All right, it's time. Uh, Hello and welcome to Evening Talk with Seattle Meditation Center. I am from Mahavirod Jana Virojano. I'm a teaching monk of Seattle Meditation Center, and I hope you all be safe and healthy in this unusual occasion. In Seattle Meditation Center, we have live evening talk every day except Sunday. So, but we're gonna have uh, evening talk in English only on Tuesday. But on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're gonna have evening talk or Dhamma talk in Thai language. So, as we realize now, the novel coronavirus 2019 or COVID-19 has changed our lifestyle in different dimensions, from the way we create, eat, work, study, travel, socialize, and more. This disruption come fast and unexpectedly. We still don't know when it will end or how it will bring at the end. It's why this is why it causes lots of stress, anxiety, fear, worry, grief, and so on. So today in evening talk with Seattle Meditation Center, I will talk about the topic called staying home without staying home. Before we start, I would like to remind you a little bit about what we have learned, what makes us a human being. Do you remember what makes us human beings? Human being consists of two important parts or two components, namely physical body and mind. In briefly speaking, we can say that the physical body is a noticeable part our of us, made up from flesh, bones, skin, and bodily organs. The part of ourselves which is visible to our eye. Although meditation practice almost entirely concern the training of the mind, the practice is also related to the body as well. But on the other hand, what is mind? The mind is something is not noticeable. It cannot be identified with the heart or brain, because our heart or our brain is just only the muscle of our body. It's just only the organ. But the mind, in Buddhism, it is like a kind of energy which is invisible to our eye or any kind of empirical instrument that will searching to see it. The mind is like an element of consciousness, which is coordinate with the five external senses like images, sounds, perfumes, taste, and touches. So พระเดชพระคุณหลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำภาษีเจริญสดจันทสโร he said the mind consists of four parts. The first one is about the perception, receiving the image, sounds, performs, taste, and touches. The second one we call, or พระเดชพระคุณหลวงปู่ he said เห็น The second one we call memory or จำพระเดชพระคุณหลวงปู่ said จำ memory. The second process, the memory will record what we receive, the image that we see, the sound that we listen to, the perfume that we smell, the taste that we taste, the touches that we touch. It will record it and convert it into the image. Like you can imagine that when you listen to the music, sometimes you see the imagination as a picture from the music. Like you listen to the classical song, classical music, and you can imagine about the shooting star, the mountain, or the ocean. So this is called memory or jam. The memory will convert what you receive, even though it would be the sound, the smell, the touch, the taste. It would convert it in the picture, in the image. And the third one, it is thought or kid. After converting in the image, our mind would think think about what we receive, what is that picture, and characterize it as a good or as a bad or as a neutral. And after that, the final one we call knowing, or พระเดชพระคุณหลวงปู่ said รู้ in this knowing it would process data received from the five senses through the level of the knowledge, or it would record as an experience the experiences of that, the good, bad, or neutral. So พระเดชพระคุณหลวงปู่ in the brief, in the conclusion, พระเดชพระคุณหลวงปู่ said the mind consists of four big parts. The first one, เห็น or perception. The second one, จำ or memory. The third one, คิด or thought. And the fourth one, รู้ or knowing. So you can notice something from this. You can notice something from the mind. So the external senses that our mind can recognize easily or memorize it as an experience or knowledge by heart are only positive and negative, but neutral is just kind of not much effective to our mind. The most effective fact that can affect our mind is positive or negative. So, and these two affect our life a lot. Before going to the next, I would like to inform about what is the negative thought. According to science, negative thought is the mechanism that our body uses when we are facing a danger, or when something reminds us about a danger, such as bad experience or previous trauma. It could be like when you encountered something bad before, and your body gonna recognize it, memorize it, and after that, when something happen, our body gonna act automatically to release the hormone or something like that to make us anxious, depressed, and sometimes anger, or sometimes make us like act negatively. So we can say easily that the negative thought is the tool, the instrument that our body use to warn ourselves about danger. On the other hand, the positive one is also the mechanism that cheer ourselves up when we are over the moon. Our brain will release the hormone called endorphins that play the major role in our body respond to the pain and contribute to the positive effect of exercise on anxiety and depression. So positive thought, positive one, is about something that can make us relax, calm, and feel happy. So these two conversing feeling happen to us several times during the day when we facing the positive or negative incidents in our life. But when we facing this, our brain doesn't work logically in the pattern. It's like our brain is not work like 1 plus 1 equal 2 or 1 minus 1 equals 0. But our brain will act like, let's imagine that when you go travel alone, you may feel happy, feel enjoyed one part. But if you travel with your family or your close friends, best friends, the chart of your happiness will increase not only one times or two times. Sometimes the chart, the scale of your happiness may soar several times or multiple several times. At the same time, if you have a bad mood at the foundation and you participate in the bad situation, your negativity, your negative thought not only increase 1 plus 1 equal 2, but I think we cannot imagine how bad it is. Like when you wake up with something, the bad mood, and you're facing kind of bad situation, it's gonna make you more angry multiple times, more anxious multiple times, more depressed multiple times. So, and this affect our life, affect our lifestyle, affect our relationship, and affect our work. So the Buddha once said in Pali language, Chittena niyati loko, Chittena parik kisati, Chittasa ekathammasa, Sappeva vasa, Sappeva vasaman vaku. It literally means everything is brought by the mind. The mind leads the world. The entire world depends on the power of mind. In to support the Buddha teaching, they have a story. The story about in Thailand we have uh, the contest that many people put the fighting fish, the colorful fighting fish in the contest and try to find out whose fighting fish will be the most powerful and will win the competition. So in every time there was a uncle, the old man. He always won the competition. He always won the contest. He has a lot of colorful fighting fishes, and he won every stage of the contest. Finally, the journal writer he tried to find out this secret, and he tried to ask the old man, the owner of the most colorful fighting fish, and he asked the old man how he make how what is the technique that he used to make the most colorful fighting fish. And the old man just only give him a simple secret, a simple thing that he used. He said he just asked the artist to draw the fighting fish and put the color that he want his fighting fish to be, and put that picture in front of the fighting fish. And after that, the fighting fish will lay the egg, and some of the egg will produce the fighting fish that have the color which is matched with the picture. So as a result, the old man he have the fighting fish that have the color that he want, and he put it to the contest, and he won all the competition. So this is the power of mind. He just put the picture in front of a fighting fish, and after that the fighting fish, she just watch it and remember it and do it with the process of the mind and produce the fish, newborn fish, which have that color. So Thich Nhat Hanh, he was a Vietnamese monk who write a lot of books and become famous in the Western world. He write a book about the mind. He said, our mind is like a field and have a lot of seed of negativity and seed of positivity. We have the seed of anger, seed of anxiety, seed of depression. So in positive way, we have the seed of happiness. So every time when we experience something, it's like we watering the seed. Like when we watch a lot of bad news, it's like we watering the bad seed, the anger seed, the depression seed, the anxiety seed. But when we watch about something good or participate something good, it's gonna be like we watering the positive seed inside our mind. So in this situation of the COVID-19 pandemic, some of us may have to stay home and work from home. Some may have to go to work and with the feeling of anxiety. In this unusual situation, we all kind of have a negative thought, more or less, because it is the mechanism of our body that use when we are facing danger, like we are setting the situation of uh, novel coronavirus. So most of us, I think, have like the negative thought as a basement, but it depends on more or less. So we cannot deny it. And during the day that we stay home or go to work, we cannot expect what would happen to us. It could be positive or negative. If the negative thing occur to us again and again and again, repeatedly, our negative thought will multiply itself and overcome all positive thought and make us feel like drawing to the black hole with a less bottom. So there is a research that the researcher, he tried to shock a rat with the electricity whenever the rat move, and soon the rat recognized that if it move, it will be shot. It will be shocked by the electricity. After that, the rat no longer move and die eventually. So this also happened to our human beings. When some people experience negative event and let negative thought overcome themselves, it would cause like the negative thought overcome it again, and finally it would cause what called PTSD or post-trauma stress disorder. Therefore, when you stay home or go to work with a feeling of anxiety about the virus, don't let the negative thought overcome you. So, the topic today, staying home without staying home. I will give you the way to deal with the negative thought when you're staying home. So there are three simple things to deal with the negative thought and to stay home without staying home. The first one, accept it. Accept that you have a negative thought. Do not deny it. Do not pretend it. Do not suppress it. Just accept it. And after that, switch it. Switch it. Like I said at the beginning, our mind will receive two feelings, right? The negative and positive. When negative, sometimes you may forget about positive. When you realize and accept it, you have negative thought, and then try to switch it by thinking about positivity or changing your activity. When you work or when you have a negative thought, change the negativity. Negative thought can be dealt with a simple activity like go to eat chocolate or go to have some your favorite snack or ice cream or something like that, that bring you the joy, bring you the positive feeling, that can switch you from drawing to the negative thought, negativity, bring it your cheering yourself up to uh, the positivity. And the last one, the finally, be back to your safe zone. Be back to your safe zone. So uh, there is a research that the researcher tried to find out why the children have a lot of confidence, energy to confronting something, to encounter something that cannot be expected. Like they can climb to the tree without fear, or they can run with their friend to some place that they don't know before without feeling. So the research showed that the children have the something, the system something inside called the shield or safe zone. The shield or safe zone or refuge as a their parents. When the children climb to the tree and fall down or run and fall down, they just cry and back to their refuge or to their safe zone, which is their parents. And after that, their parents gonna kind of soothe them and try to give them a sweet or snack to make them feel safe again. So this study show us that not just only children, but all people to be confident, to be energetic. So we need to have our refuge, our safe zone. And what is safe zone? What is safe zone? พระเดชพระคุณหลวงพ่อ he said when we meditate พระเดชพระคุณหลวงพ่อธรรมชโย when we meditate he said when we meditate the triple gem inside is our refuge or the Dhammasphere inside is our refuge. So you can find out our true refuge by practicing meditation. So when you have a good experience in meditation and have the true refuge inside, you're gonna be energetic, you're gonna be confident, you're gonna have the ability to facing something negative without fear, panic, anxiety, depression. So in conclusion, before we finish, to stay home without staying home, to deal with a negative thought, we need to accept it first. Accept it that we have a negative thought. We experience something bad And the second one, switch your feeling พระเดชพระคุณหลวงพ่อธรรมชโย said like you're sneezing like switch it like you're sneezing or breathe hardly just switch it immediately by changing your activity or changing the way you thought by thinking about the positive experience or thinking about good thing. So this technique we also use in meditation. When we prepare ourselves to meditate, we just think about the good deeds that we have done before. Think about our kindness. Think about the nature or something that make us calm and peaceful. So this technique will help us. And the last one, back to your safe zone. Back to your safe zone. If you have a negative thought, bring your mind back to the center of your body. Bring your mind back to the mindful zone to meditation. Take a break a little bit. Take a break. Take a break. Take meditation. So, in 2020 is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, which is on April 22. If you believe that the situation and condition we live with now is the result of our past creation action called karma. What shall we do and to make the future better, or even though to make ourselves get rid of negativity? The Magaya Foundation would like to invite everyone to protect the earth with being mindful of our thought, speech, and action. Our action has its own consequence, and one's action have a ripple effect more than we think. Since the mind controls the body like computer hardware control software, how to make sure the mind will not be affected by virus. If we have to kill the virus in a software or install the automatic detectives program to kill it. The same to our mind. Our mind has been contaminated by the negative. We have accumulated thought. We have accumulated through our thought, speech, and action, as well as external factor and exposure. It is time to clean and clear. Meditation is a free medicine to get rid of impurity that cause negative and wrong thought, speech, and action. So the COVID-19, COVID 1 and 9 is the abbreviation of C, refer to close your eyes, to look back into yourself to know what we actually need the most in life. And O, refer to open your mind to listen to our inner voice, to feel full consciousness. V, refer to vaccinate your life, to prevent us from being panicked and to stay healthy and strong with willpower to live on. I, refer to isolate yourself, to be with ourselves more than ever in order to discover something new. D, refer to detoxify your health, to have less toxics that could that cloud the mind and harm the body. And one, refer to one person at a time to start meditate. And 9, refer to 9 friends to share. Let's share let's share your meditation with 9 of your friends and meditate together online, or share the clip video to practice meditation online together. So finally, before we finish, meditation is the key to help you stay home without staying harm. And by the power of the Triple Gem, the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, I hope you all be safe, and be healthy, and stay strong, live long, and be happy all the time. And that's it for today.